Hey there, chat. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Ruin and I run the place. Did you miss me? I'll bet you missed me. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. We are about ready to go and drop off all this gas with this guy here. I looked between the episodes and we got an achievement for getting 300% gas, so that means that we are definitely all the way full. So, we are ready to go. Let's talk to this bus driver. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? Oh, yeah. You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. Are you ready to hit the road? Okay, so we could have seen him before and decided whether or not to go. Let's get out of here. He takes the can and empties it into the bus tank. And with that, we're on our way. All aboard! You got 10 XP. Get back on the bus. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep, and the sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunk it straight! And you realize you're meandering through the past few minutes has been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. What? All ashore. Let's go on ashore. Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. Army surplus store is closed for the night. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want here anyway. A hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Talk to him. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Heh, suits me just fine. I guess a wise man once said the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented? My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Flurbert. Pleased to meet you, Flurbert. Say, wouldn't you have a couple meat to spare, would you? Sure. You flip Gus some meat and he beams. Thank you very much, Flurbert. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. Sorry, everyone is southern or western because I'm just west of Loathing. I can't stop it. Murray's Antiques. A bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi. You must be Flurbert. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me this letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in, I'll get you a towel. Goodness, I'm doing it again. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that kind of an anonymous way. Where is he? Wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact, and he said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote the letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something missing? Something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. So, this is like an Indiana Jones plot. I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into the back room, furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes. See, a few years ago, Murray found there is a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky. Would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo. You know, cursed. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. That's funny. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. Well, We're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. And that's the long and the short of it. What do you say, you in? Absolutely. Always up for a crazy adventure. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and a moment later a goblin pokes her head into the office. Yellow. Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's kid sister showed up. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. I go by her. Okay. I see. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry this luggage to Murray's room? And grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard. He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Murray's antique store. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. This desk is a mess. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it and we all have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, won't. There's nobody you need to call right now. There's nobody at this desk. Whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing up a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. Yellow cat. White cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's the cat's name? Calliope. Murray's got her a couple of years ago. I give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She'll love those. You have any sardines? No, we're out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Modern radio. Defiance of the concept of antiques. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. Don't have time to play games right now. You're way too tired to go back out in the street tonight. Dag-nabbit. I shouldn't have come in. You wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. I'm gonna turn in. Can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need to do before the night's over. A mission already? You know those curse artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turns out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not gonna exaggerating when I say there's literally no time except for the present. What? As in there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well. Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. Heck yeah. It probably, hopefully, won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper's office with Flurbert and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let us mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Make an excited sigh. All right, fine. You said that it's a hat. A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah, a men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to do what? Just break it and take it? Well, not break it exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. Oh, break in. Sorry. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. You got the newspaper office key. Sweet, let's do this. Jessica's not going to let you sleep till you get that hat. Gab with Gabby. How's it going, Gabby? It is all of the berries. How'd you get mixed up with Murray in the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was just looking at old clothes and heard of Mary and Jessica taking about the mysterious things to get. And it had an adventure smell. Then Gabby says, we's gonna need some muscles for this. Murray says, and Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones, and that is what was. Gabby has been healful since then. Chew some more fat. Oh, you know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. This is a true thing to say. It is being used as too much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not in the house of Gabby's keeping wheels in. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Gabby likes fighting and dancing, two best of things. Gabby's invented fight dance once, but this world is unready for a move, maybe 50 years later. Have you lived in Ocean City long? Oh yes, Gabby is all life in here is Gabby. It's great and great-great-great-grand Gabby, and popped just some blocks over there. Oh, to popping, as they would say. Ha 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 ha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. Been here for great-great-great-great-great-grand Grabby. 14 years. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique? Okay, we finished it all. It's a bus stop. Dig through it. Cheap cologne. Increases stench armor by 1 until you use another potion. Cool, okay. Note on the door says, please. No, for lease, please. Okay, so this is going to be like the other one where there was a bunch of stuff and we need to... The trash has exceeded Can's grasp, where we're going to need to find people and send them back to Ocean City. Ocean City, Maryland. I used to hang out in Ocean City some. I was born out east. Given the current conditions dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Newspaper office, time to burst in there and find a weird cursed hat. It's late, the bank is closed. Secure Burris, building and loans. That's wonderful, I love that. Can't see anything interesting within walking distance in that direction. Take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Go inside. The Watchful Eye office. There's a bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour it in a cup. Pouring yourself for this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. Got an item, a nasty old coffee. Read the document. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources that report that it cut off abruptly, maybe as a result of a pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, I've told you once, I've told you 100 times, not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it's very recent innovation. As such, fully half your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. It's one of those new arcane press news thingies. Gaze into it. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says in an interview. That's fantastic. Today's list of banned dances. The Chutney Slider, the Dirty Blitz, and the Upside Down Tango. Babe Ruth gets a haircut. Barbara says you'd think he could have left a better tip. Winning racehorses. Gristler's mother, Too Much Corn, and Howitzer Jacket. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Partisan bards declare independence, claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. Charles Lindbergh. Okay. I think we've read through everything now. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Reginald, I think Burgess is on us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I should be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler. What's that all about? Pink slip. I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean your desk and hit the road. If you don't like the word cockamamie that I used there, it's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. It did. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Take them. You got reporter's cufflinks. What are they for? Always check, and the right one says your sources. It makes you think. Okay, so +1 mysticality, but I now have no hot armor. But we probably are not going to face any more hot enemies for a while. So having +1 mysticality is good, especially since I've still got the effect of the other things. So I got 4 mysticality now. Robson, first Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's going to karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. What is karate? See the corner of the note sticking out from under the desk blotter. Read it. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prohees. Beck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Crumpled up pink slip. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will give both you and the I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. He's seen a 3-ring binder on the desk. You got an item, pneumatic tube system operation manual. A big heavy water cooler, and it's got something to hide. Move it. Hey, look, it's a trap door. Venerable made a good on his threats. Nothing. Venerable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. You got a nasty old leftovers. So this is jar of gross vegetables. You don't know what was in this bag, but you know what the only thing that's ever going to come out of it is a congealed mass of foul goo. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. It looks like the Eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. A few months ago, somebody decided this coffee wasn't good enough to drink. You apparently disagree with that decision. Increases maximum AP by 1 until you use another Oh, that's great. That's great. I think that's better than stench armor. Alright. Nothing to look for. What date would you like to look for the archives? He found something interesting. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, a person standing on the side of the road, attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Cullens, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage have been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? That's cool. October 4th, 1908. That was the day she died. Oh, wait. Fishing rod. Still some water in there. Fish! You got an item, a handful of clean water. They really should provide cups for this. That's fantastic. Cure an ally who is on fire. Can I fish more? If we're going to be fighting things that light us on fire, and what? Oh, this is another Eldritch story, the fish people. Calendar from 11 years ago. Take a look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened July 22nd, 1917? I know how to find out. I find something interesting. The top story of that date is the Ocean City Comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Interesting. Wait a minute, what was that last bit there? Looks like it worked out great for everybody. No, it did not. Underground press, literally. There's still newspaper left in it. Take the paper. Underground newspaper. This is printed on a secret underground newspaper office. Read it. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of local newspaper and the importance of free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. That's funny. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Hello? Ah, yes, Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby parent flap too, and grand Gabby. Let's see. Depend on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby's basically is that Gabby and previous ones too. Don't worry too hard for it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. Alright. Control panel for the pneumatic tube system. Check it out. Consult the manual. Push the power button on, pump the engage, pull the pump engage lever, adjust the suction rate according to pressure diagnostic indicators. If red indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to A. If it's blue, E. If it's green, D. Leave it alone. All right. Let's look at it again real quick. Power on, pump engage. Red, it's A. Blue, it's E. Green, it's D. Nothing happens. Hold on. Pull the lever. Let's see. Yeah, yellow light is glowing in the console. Push the green button. Nothing happens. Let's see. The option on the knob from range A to E. You click the dial into place and the noise turns into a sort of shuddering growl for a few seconds before an orange light flashes briefly and the entire machine shuts down. Hold on. Let's see this again. Consult the manual. It doesn't say what to do for a yellow light. Push the green to power it on. Pull the pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate according to pressure diagnostic indicators. Red, blue, or green. So let's push the green button. Pull the lever. Consult the manual. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Push the green button again. Turn the knob. Turn the knob to C. Oh, I'm not going to get to fight them. Something's going on. Something very strange, Mail. And how? What were these things anyway? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. Nuts. I'm sad I didn't get to fight them, actually. Ominous, vaguely Persian-shaped stain on the ground. Must be a hat Jessica wanted you to recover. You got a terribly confused fedora. I'm sad now. I got around those guys, and I wish I hadn't. I would have liked to have fight them instead. Well, I don't know where that pneumatic system sent them. But I guess it's time to go home. How'd it go? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except actually you don't. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact I need you to take that hat and go sit in the machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Okay, yeah, it makes sense, but, what? Why can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase that. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things get a little weird. I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Charles Wallace. I'm Flurbert. I'm pleased to meet you, Flurbert. What do you do around here? I'm general handyman of sorts of stuff. I keep the lights on and water running. I've made everyone's West of Loathing. I built a Decotron and uncursing machine, too. What? That sounds real high-tech wizardry. Thought it's nothing, really. Let me ask you something. Anything I could help you with? How does that weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works, eh? The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. It's a real traditional sense, yep. Nothing. You sit in the chair with it surprisingly comfortable and pull the weird metal dome thing down around your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No, it's confused fedora. You got an uncursed fedora, but the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. No sooner have you sat down with than the machine with a hiss positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around a bit there angrily like a snake in cement mixer, and after a good loud minute flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It's now simply a terrible hat. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy, Flurbert. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. You can't remember, who said that? Isaac Newton? Newton, yeah, Newman. Newman, yeah, the machine knows how to... I get it. The machine knows how to take a curse from an object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualistic stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to come project your unconsciousness inside it. Sounds safe, I'll do that. Oh. Portal to another world is open, but the world here is not yet done. Fedoral Reserve. It's gonna be fedoras. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now, I will findane thy mortar. A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Even in Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there is a killer. Cool. Thou know who I am, and why I am here. Aye, Cutter. There has been a Mordor. Thou knowest. What knowest thou of Mordor? That I did not do the Mordor, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of the three brothers. One of us always tellings the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not speaken at all, but hulks. If I find thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Which tree has done the mortar today? Spicken of the first tree. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin. None of us without sins, but mine do not run to Mordor. Then whose? Look for my brother. Lead me not astray. Thy brother spoke of three brothers. One who always lies, one who always tellings the truths, and one who does not spicken at all but honks. What's spicken thee of this? This is fairy talk. Nothing has honkan in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin' since then? No, sire. Whoa. 3 hats, 2 hats, 3 hats. Something is rotten in the woodcutter. Aye, Mordor. With perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tellin with me? I am troubled by the Mordor, but but of it I know nothing. I warn thee, my forgiveness maketh no room for liars. Thou will not do what thou will do what thou must, Cutter, but I have doubts. Thy brother spaken of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speaken at all but honks. What speaken thee of this? I do not honken, sire, I swear upon it. Neither hast thou honken. Never ever, 'tis a sin in mine eyes. Thou lie about honken. What say? Thy brother's honken not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of wood? Thou wouldst do Mordor in the wood? Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract thee while I makest my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou dost not run. Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will have grown so tall and strong thine axe will never fall in me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, Morderer. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap clinging to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagues the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It's nearly sparkles now. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. +1 Moxie, +5 to maximum HP. Oh, that's so good. See if anybody wants to play. Not me, never learned. Jessica? Sure. You sit down, and Jessica sits opposite of you. You play white this time. What's your first move? Cool. Skewer a rook. Jessica chuckles. Who's a king and captures one of your knights. How do you respond? Withdraw a queen. Nuts. Okay. I don't know how to play the chess. I might even need to ask for help on that. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? I had a kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter, and that was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Never mind. We've already read that. I wonder if those fish will be back. They are gone. I regret not fighting them. I regret that very much. That's a bummer. Oh well. I wish we could fight the fish people. Don't think we can. Let's go to sleep. Knickknacks and Tachonkas. An old ragdoll on top shelf. Must have been left by a previous tenant. A lot of empty space here. You should try and acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Ah! You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ashes. Everything? You got a stamp from Murray's letter. The stamp from Murray's letter survived. Bummer. Poor luggage. Alright. Very ready for this day to be over. Go to sleep. Jacob Marley. Cool. A dream about school. Poster, your favorite literary ghost. These dorm beds are so uncomfortable. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Talk to them. Hello. How's it going? How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. Alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Nice faces you've got there. Do you know which locker is mine? Check the first one. Open the first locker, revealing a thriving colony of ants. The second one. Peanut butter. Babe Ruth. Empty. Filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. Sixth locker opens to a vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. I said check the seventh one. I said there are only 6 lockers. Check out the 7th locker. Geez, you open the 7th locker, it's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. How I Spent My Summer by Florbert Bailey, age 6. This summer I visited Uncle Murray. Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. Underneath the pile of school papers you find, you got an overdue library book. Cool. And there is only 6 lockers. Yep. Hello, cat. How art thou? Pat him. Florbert a good scritch. You gained an effect. Florbert's boon. The only way to interact with your inventory during a dream is if you had convinced Freddy to hold it for you at the exact moment you went to sleep. I did that, though. No, you didn't. I did. I asked Freddy to hold all my stuff, and he said yes. You don't even know Freddy. Fine, you caught me. Alright, I thought I could talk him out of it. You're dreaming, so it probably isn't safe to look too closely at your character sheet right now. Barnworth, Gornvunkus. This lady looks friendly. Talk to her. Hello there, you must be. She flips through the book on her desk. Ah, here we are. Bailey. Flurbert Bailey. Yes, I'm Flurbert Bailey. I know I am, but who are you? I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. This is where I pick a character class. I don't understand. Now then, I look like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for Pig Skinners. We have an overview of Curd Conjuring. This class is for Cheese Wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures for 504. This course is for Jazz Agents. Last time we were a Bane Slinger. So, Pig Skinner is Cowpuncher. Cheese Wizard is, of course, Bean Slinger. And Jazz Agent then must be the Snake Oiler. Or no, were we a Snake Oiler instead? We might have been a Snake Oiler. I remember both of those were interesting. Weird time signatures for Jazz Agents. I liked the crafting that you got with being a Snake Oiler. I liked that very much. I'm not sure what I should pick here. I do like the idea of being a wizard, though. Wizards are so fun. I will be... I also like the idea of us fighting with music. That sounds fun, too. You know what? I want to get my mysticality up so I can open the book. Although the book is a gun book. What should I do? Fighting with music sounds fun. Let's do it. I'm interested in being a jazz agent. Masters of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. That sounds like I could get murdered quickly. Maybe not. Pig Skinner. As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. Cheese Wizard. As a trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes, soft and soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. Ooh, healing might be good. I think I'll need healing. So maybe I will be a cheese wizard. I love it. I'm a cheese wizard. You're a cheese wizard, Flurbert. Brilliant. You're a wizard, Harry. All right. Now then, there's a minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobony, insectology. I minored in the physicology of rocks. Cryptobony. So you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. No. So you're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Ooh. A psychogeologist. So you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. Interesting. I think of the 3, I like plants. So let's do that. Cryptobonist. I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just go through that door. Thank you. Lady looks friendly, but she's too busy to talk to you. You'd stare into the abyss for days. Nice lady at the desk says this doorway leads back to your waking life. Go on through. You awake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. Oh, I couldn't have bought other things if I wanted to. Let's see. Gather crafting ingredients from plants. Oh, okay. Cool. Effects. Flurbertson's Boom. Oh, that's great. I like it. All right. Well then, I think for right now that'd be a good time to go ahead and call it. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. Please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, because I love to hear from you. And well, it's gonna be great. I love this game. It's already so fun. It's so silly. It's great. We're gonna do some neat stuff. Anywho, I shall see you in the not too distant future. I know you're gonna miss me, but try not to miss me too much, okay? Bye.